Today, 2 local high schools look to advance in Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. Who will advance to our quarterfinal round? Will it be Gavit or Westside Leadership Academy? We will find out shortly because this edition of Making the Grade starts next.
From safer communities to admirable performances, we power Northern Indiana so you can do what moves you.
This is season number 8 of Lakeshore Public Media's annual academic tournament that we call Making the Grade. I'm your host, Andy Schultz, and today 8 of the best and brightest students in all of Northwest Indiana look to push their team into the next round of our competition. What's at stake in that competition? Well, of course, the coveted Making the Grade Championship trophy, as well as scholarship money, generously provided by NIPSCO. Who will it be advancing to the quarterfinals? Will it be Gavit or Westside Leadership? We will find out shortly. We'll also have a chance to meet our contestants a little bit later in the game, but we're going to get this one started right now and get some points on the board with our first round that we call Question and Answer. This is pretty simple. I give the questions, you give the answers. Buzz in if you think you've got it. 5 points for a correct response. No points for an incorrect response. There's no penalty, though. We'll just give the other team a chance at those 5 points. All right, here we go. Hands on buzzers, and your first 5-point clue comes now. In later years, her good works for the poor included establishing a home for lepers in what is now Kolkata, India. Identify this Catholic nun and founder of the Missionaries of Charity. Was Mother Teresa, also known as Saint Teresa of Kolkata. That's all right. Here's another 5-pointer. Buzz in at any time when you think you've got it. Give the term used to describe something larger than an outbreak for a temporary, larger than usual appearance of a disease within a small population. Brendan from Gavit.
Epidemic.
Epidemic is correct. 5 points for Gavit, and you're on the board first. Identify this well-known constellation named for a mighty hunter whose 7 stars include 2 up for his shoulders, 2 for his feet, and 3 in his belt. Dallas from Gavit.
Orion.
Orion is correct. Another 5 for Gavit. Give the term for the area of the Middle East that contained the ancient Fertile Crescent and is often considered the cradle of civilization. Ira from Gavit.
Mesopotamia.
That is correct. Mesopotamia for 5 more for the Glads. 5 more points at stake here. Near the end of his work, its title character is killed by a dragon. Identify this medieval British epic poem whose title character defeated the monster Grendel. Dallas from Gavit. No, that's all right.
Beowulf.
Beowulf is correct. You had the answer. Just give me a chance there. 5 more points for Gavit. In what short story by Edgar Allan Poe does Montresor build a wall to trap Fortunato? That was The Cask of Amontillado. Don't worry, I haven't read it either. It's okay. 5 more points at stake. Everybody hands on buzzers. The word antediluvium refers to the time period before the flood where Noah built his ark. Spell the word antediluvian. Iris from Gavit.
Antediluvian.
That's incorrect. Anybody from Westside want to take a chance? Devon.
Antideluvum.
Incorrect. It was A-N-T-E, that was the change, D-I-L-U-V-I-A-N, antediluvian. All right. Not a good speller either, don't worry. And that's a hard one. That's a word I didn't actually know until I read that. So here we go. Another 5-point clue. Element 107 is named for this scientist who founded the Institute of Theoretical Physics in his native Denmark. Name this man who created a model of the atom still used in many textbooks. Iris from Gavit.
Bohr.
That is correct. Niels Bohr for 5 more points for Gavit. You're up to 25. Hands-on buzzers, everybody's in. Give the art term defined by the website essentialvermeer.com as closely woven cloth, usually linen, used as a support for paintings. Iris from Gavit.
Tapestry.
Incorrect. West side. The material is canvas. Canvas. All right, no points awarded. We continue on in this first round. In mid-1948, the U.S. began airlifting food to the western area of what German city? So the people wouldn't... Ira from Gavit.
Berlin.
Berlin is correct. 5 more for Gavit. You're up to 30, and that will do it for our first round of play, where Gavit does lead by that total, 30-0. But many points coming up later in the game, West Side. Lots of time to catch up. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pause this game, put a bookmark in it, and take a moment to meet the class. Starting on the Gavit side, talking to Brendan, who's a senior at Gavit, and in fact, all seniors on the Gavit side here. So we'll talk a little bit about your aspirations, things you're looking forward to next year. You want to study at Purdue Northwest, right? What are you going to do there?
I'm going to major in biology.
Biology. What do you hope to do with that?
Well, I hope to be either a veterinarian or a zookeeper. I want to work closely with animals.
Good, good. You like to play video games as well in your spare time? Good. Brendan, glad you're here. Good to meet you. Good luck the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Iris, a senior as well. You want to study biomedical or chemical engineering. That all sounds incredibly complex.
Well, I just really want to make pharmaceuticals and prosthetics.
Sure, sure. You sure you don't want to do something really complex like game show host or something really difficult?
I think I'll pass.
All right, that's fine, that's fine. Iris, you enjoy drawing and writing as well.
Of course.
Do you make your work public, or do you like to keep it for yourself?
No, just for AP literature.
Good, good. Thanks, Iris. Good to meet you. Glad you are here. Dallas is a senior as well. Going to study accounting at Purdue Northwest next year. How did you land on accounting?
Well, I love numbers. I'm in AP Calculus at this moment, and I'm doing okay in it, so numbers are my thing.
And come tax time, you are everybody's best friend.
Oh, of course,
They're
of
looking to have you
course.
do it for free, so make sure you charge them right away, Dallas.
Definitely.
That's good. And you enjoy building as well.
Yeah.
What do you like to build?
Just about anything, as long as I have the pieces, throw it at me and I can do it.
Great to see you, Dallas, again.
Good to see you
and
again.
Good luck the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Ira is a senior at Gavit, and you want to study nursing or possibly speech pathology.
Yeah.
What are you leaning towards?
Well, I'm going for nursing right now at Purdue Northwest, but if I wanted to pursue more, then I'll do speech pathology after.
Sure, sure. Well, good luck with all that. And you like
Thank
music? You like to listen to music? Do you have a favorite band? Or?
Oh no, I listen to all types, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Don't
any.
discriminate music. That's
Yeah.
great. Well, nice
Never.
to see all of you, and good luck the rest of the game. Gavit is coached by Ann Melby Morrison. I'm on the Westside Leadership Academy side, and I'm talking to Devon, who is a sophomore at Westside, and you you enjoy computer engineering, right? Game design as well. Are you actually getting into that right now, or?
Doing a little bit of here and there
Sure.
on the internet, but not much.
Pretty difficult process?
Yeah.
Something you want to make a career out of?
Definitely.
Good, good. And you play video games. What's your favorite game?
Right now, Overwatch.
All right, good. Well, good to meet you. Good luck the rest of the game. Glad you're here. Joshua is a sophomore at Westside. You're interested in computer science.
Yes.
Is that also something you want to make a career out of?
Yes, I wanted to do game design, much like Devon.
All right.
So, yeah.
You're going to be competing in the field then. And Joshua, you're part of the Academic Super Bowl. And it says, you told me on the bio sheet that you're an introvert. So you're probably in the wrong place, because
Yes,
I'll call on you to buzz in after you buzz in. But I hope you're feeling comfortable here today.
More or less.
You enjoying yourself?
Yes.
That's good, good. I'm glad you're here, Joshua. Good luck the rest of the game.
Thank
DeVito is a sophomore at Westside. You love to write. Do you write for other people? Do you write for yourself? Or you like to share what you do?
I just like to write stories in my spare time, and when I have essays to do at school, sometimes I like to do them depending on the topic.
Sure, sure. Not many people that just really love to do it. So I'm glad that you do, and there's definitely a place for it. You play video games, you enjoy reading, and you want to go to Purdue, correct?
Yes.
All right, do you know what you want to study?
Maybe writing.
All right. Well, good. Good to meet you. Glad you're here, DeVito. Brittany is a sophomore at Westside, and you play softball. You're part of the anime club, part of the chess club, junior ROTC. You got a lot going on. How do you keep track of your time and keep yourself on schedule?
Well, my JROTC class is my first hour, so I go there, and anything he asks me to do, I'll do it because he expects that from me. And my softball it's now in season, so at the beginning of the school year, I make sure I got everything ready, and now just for softball, I put all my focus there.
Sure. What's your position in softball?
I pitch, and I'm second base.
Nice. Well, good luck with all that. Good luck the rest of the game. Glad that you are all here. The Westside Leadership Academy team is coached by Destina Page. All right, we continue on in our game. Still 5 points apiece per question, correct response that is, here in our second round that we call Pop Quiz. This is like the first round, but it's a one-on-one competition. No conferring with your teammates in this one. It'll be Ira versus Brittany, DeVito versus Dallas, Iris and Joshua, Devon and Brendan, and then we'll cycle back around again to Brittany and Ira. This is one-on-one, so everybody loves a good pop quiz, right? You like walking into class and they tell you today, you didn't have a chance to study, but there's a quiz, right? Well, this is what this is. So one person can answer, 5 points apiece. No pressure, though. Let's have some fun. Ira and Brittany, first 5-point clue in this round for you. Name the type of chemical reaction in which some elements gain electrons and some lose electrons. They call that a redox reaction. Dallas and DeVito, for you, a 5-pointer. What is the minimum number of electoral votes needed to win the presidency? Dallas from Gavit.
270.
270 is the number. That's the mark you're looking for to win the presidency. 5 points for Gavit. Iris and Joshua, for you. Name the British character created by Jonathan Swift, whose travels include a voyage to Japan. And Iris from Gavit.
Gulliver?
Lemuel Gulliver is correct. 5 points for Gavit. And Brendan and Devon, this one is for you. Born in Russian-controlled Poland, name the man who wrote the Israeli Declaration of Independence and then served as modern Israel's first prime minister. That was David Ben-Gurion. 5-point clue for Brittany and Ira. The recent Brexit campaign focused on whether what country should stay in the European Union. Great Britain. Great Britain. All right. DeVito and Dallas, for you. Its setting is a single day, several years after Count Almaviva married Rosina. Name this Mozart opera that is a sequel to The Barber of Seville. Le Nozze de Figaro, or Marriage of Figaro. Iris, Josh, I haven't seen it either. It's just probably too long for my attention span. It's okay. Iris and Joshua, this one is for you. Spell the word in this sentence that is a plural unit of currency. It took me 20 minutes to haggle with the proprietor and get the price down to only 450 rupees. We're going to spell the word that is the currency. R-U-P-E-E-S, rupees. Devon, Brendan, this one is for you. When the French owned it, they called it Ile Royale until giving it, Brendan from Gavit.
The Statue of Liberty.
It is not the Statue of Liberty. I'll finish it for Devon. They called it Ile Royale until giving it to the British after the 7 Years' War. Name this island within Canada's Nova Scotia province. That's Cape Breton Island. Brittany and Ira, this one's for you. Berkshire, Hampshire, and Poland China are all breeds of what common farm animal? Ira from Gavit.
A cow.
Well, they're not cows. Brittany, you want to take a shot? Couldn't hurt.
Sheep.
Not sheep. Those are all pigs. All breeds of pig. All right. Dallas and DeVito, for you. The Compromise of 1850 was drafted by what Kentucky senator called the Great Compromiser? That was Henry Clay. Iris and Joshua, 5-pointer for you. In the novel The Maze Runner, what girl arrives in the glade with a note? She's the last one, ever. That was Teresa. And that's the end of our round. 40 for Gavit. Westside still looking to get on the board, but many more chances coming in this game. We head to our third round called Class Project. This is group work if you want it to be, although you'll want to buzz in quickly if you know the answer. I will give 3 clues that all point toward one answer. If you give it to me after the first clue, it's worth 30 points. After 2 clues, it's worth 10. And if I read all 3 clues, you'll get 30, 20, and then 10. Talking is hard today for me. So those 3 clues will be read in order, and each team will have a chance at each level. There's no penalty for an incorrect response here, all right? Hands on buzzers, everybody's back in. Enough of that pop quiz. 30-point clue, 1 answer, 3 clues. Here's the first one. She has represented much of San Francisco in Congress for nearly 30 years. Ira from Gavit.
Sonia Sotomayor.
It is not Sotomayor. Anybody from Westside want to take a shot? Worth 30 points. All right, here's your 20-point clue. Same answer. She once said of Obamacare, we have to pass it so you can find out what's in it. Here's your 10-point clue. Same answer. This current House Minority Leader was the first female Speaker of the House of Representatives. That was Nancy Pelosi. She was the first female Speaker of the House. All right, 3 more clues, 1 answer, 30 points, different subject here. 2 years after his South American specimens were lost in a shipwreck, he began an 8-year stay in Southeast Asia from 1854 to 1862. It's a 20-point clue. He wrote the book, The Malay Archipelago, and scientific... Ira from Gavit.
Charles Darwin.
It is not Darwin. I'll finish it for Westside. He wrote the book, The Malay Archipelago and Scientific Papers, now referred to as Sarawak and Ternate. Ten-point clue, everybody's back in. This British naturalist's findings on natural selection were first presented at the same time as those of Charles Darwin. I would have gotten Darwin. I wouldn't have gotten Alfred Russel Wallace. That was your response there. All right, 3 clues, all pointing toward a 1 answer. New category this time around. 30-point clue, everybody's back in. His most famous works were written during his 17 years in England that followed the War of 1812. $20-point clue. When he came back to the United States, he built a house in upstate New York and called it Sunnyside. $10-point clue, last one, same answer. This author is most famous today for his characters Ichabod Crane and Rip Van Winkle. That was Washington Irving. All right, no points awarded there, and that's the end of our third round of play. We end the round the same way we started it, but there are a ton of points. In fact, 2 correct responses can catch you up in this round, Westside, because we're going to go to that final round called Final Exam. Take a look at the board. You'll see on the board 6 categories, each containing 5 questions. 10 points, 15, 20, 25, and 30 in each category. We will take them in that order, so those bigger questions will show up a little bit later. The team that last answered correctly will control the board throughout the round, except for the first turn, which goes to Westside Leadership Academy. You control the board since you trail. Which 10-point clue would you like to start with?
U.S. history.
U.S. history, 10-point clue in that category. Williamsburg was a capital of this state until it was replaced by Richmond. Ira from Gavit.
Virginia.
Virginia is correct. 10 points for Gavit. You start the board. You start the round with the points, and you control the board. You can stay there or go somewhere else.
We're going to stay with U.S. history.
History, 15. This southern state's Civil War battles included Marietta and Peachtree Creek. Georgia. Gavit, stay there or go somewhere else.
We'll stay with U.S. history.
U.S. history, 20 points in that category. This Navy admiral is said to be the first man to fly over both the North Pole and South Pole. That was Admiral Richard Byrd. Gavit, you're bored. 2 more clues in that category? Or go somewhere else.
We're going to try biology.
Biology, 10 points in that category. Strawberries belong to the same plant family as this flower, whose stem contains a thorn and whose red version is often bought by a man for his wife or girlfriend. Ira from Gavit.
A rose?
Rose, yes, 10 points for Gavit. You're back on the board. You control it. What would you like to do?
We're going to go for 15 biology.
15, biology. This is the plant process of converting carbon dioxide and water into sugar and oxygen. Devon from West Side.
Photosynthesis?
That's correct. 15 points for West Side. You're on the board. You control it. What would you like to do?
We can do biology.
Biology, 20 points. So you can make up points in a hurry in this round. 20 points biology. The milk from this tropical plant with a hard shell has the... Brendan from Gavit.
Coconut.
That is correct. Coconut milk specifically, but you got the right part of it. 20 points for Gavit, and you control the board.
25 biology.
25 biology. We continue on. This type of organism can be either useful to humans when it helps to make penicillin, or harmful to humans. Dallas from Gavit.
Virus.
It is not virus. I'll finish it for West Side. Or harmful to humans when it causes ringworm and athlete's foot. That would be fungus. Sometimes helpful, sometimes harmful. Gavit.
30 biology.
30 biology. Finish the category. Pencils and paper ready. The sugar created by plants during photosynthesis has the chemical formula C6H12O6. What percentage of the mass of that sugar is made up of carbon atoms? Couple seconds left to go. Anybody have it? It's all right. Out of time on that one. 40%, 72 out of 180. I don't know how you come up with it, but you guys seem like you knew because you were writing things. I was just watching you. Gavit.
U.S. history, 25.
U.S. history, 25, a big one in that category. This suffragette and co-creator of the Seneca Falls Convention also wrote a Declaration of Sentiments. That was Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Gavit.
10 for world geography.
World geography, a new category, 10 points there. This Tanzanian mountain is the highest in Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro. Gavit, you can stay there for 15 or go anywhere else.
We'll stay for 15.
15, geography. Lake Constance borders Germany, Austria, and this country that is divided into cantons. Brendan from Gavit.
Serbia.
I'm sorry?
Serbia.
It is not Serbia. West Side? Switzerland. Gavit.
U.S. history for 30.
U.S. history, a big one there, 30. We'll end the category. Give the 2-word term for the foreign policy of the early 1900s that encouraged American investment in the economies of other countries. In time? Very close. Dallas, yes, in time.
Foreign exchange.
Not foreign exchange. Anybody from West Side? That was dollar diplomacy. That's what they called it. Gavit, you have to go somewhere else. What would you like to do?
World geography for
World
20.
geography. 1 minute to go in the game. 20 points in world geography. Control of the Orange River is disputed by Namibia and this neighboring country. Iris from Gavit.
Africa?
It is not Africa. West Side? Specifically, the southernmost country in Africa is South Africa. Sorry, Gavit, you're bored.
World geography for 25.
World geography, 25. These 2 rivers were the boundaries of ancient Mesopotamia. Devon from West Side.
The Indus and the Tigris?
Incorrect. Ira from Gavit.
The Euphrates and the Tigris?
Yes, Euphrates and Tigris. Had one of them, Devon, not the other one. 25 for Gavit, you're bored.
World geography for 30.
World geography, 30 points. We'll end the category. This type of map shows mountains and rivers, but not state capitals or other cities. Joshua from West Side.
Geographical map.
Not geographical. Ira from Gavit.
Topography.
Not topography. They call that a physical map specifically. And that is the end of our game. And Gavit, you will advance to the quarterfinals with 105 points. And a great game played by both teams. Glad that you were all here to play the game. Enjoyed getting to meet you. And we will see you next time on Making the Grade.
From safer communities to admirable performances, we power Northern Indiana, so you can do what moves you.